help you create a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. Thank you for being here. Let's do some readings, shall we? Let's get some readings done, shall we? I'm just going to shuffle some cards, wait for some people to show up. Going to do only 1 hour today. Only 1 hour, and then the rest of the evening is dedicated to my beautiful little babies. My beautiful little babies. Hello, hello, welcome, come on in, get comfy, get cozy. Let's do some readings, shall we? Come on in, hey. I looked up, it was 1:11 on the timer. Just so you guys know, I'm only going to be here or just so the person in here knows, I'm only going to be on for an hour today. Then the rest of the evening I will be spending with my children, my beautiful babies, my beautiful little babies. Oh, goodness. Hope you're doing well today, whoever's in here. Thank you for liking the video. It's just one person and one like, so I know it's got to be you. And it's okay if you don't want to chat. That's also okay, but you're more than welcome to. Can wait for other people. Oh, hey, Michelle. Hey, girl. How are you? So. Is this the same Michelle that I just emailed? I just want to make sure, because I talk to so many people. I've got to be real. Okay, all right. So then you don't need to tell me. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's probably no coincidence that you're here and I'm here and we're here by ourselves, right? For a little bit. So, yeah. It's scary sometimes, right? And that's kind of when our faith is really being tested, right? And it's not so, I feel like with you, Michelle, it's maybe not necessarily like super scary, but more so like a feeling of like like I don't get it. And I'm kind of, for me, it's a little bit different situation, but for me also, I'm in a situation exactly like that where I'm like, I don't understand. Like, when is this going to happen? Like, I have worked my booty off. Booty is like, I'm beat, I'm exhausted, and I feel like I'm just on the hamster wheel. But honestly, we need to take a step back. And remember, here, let me tell you a little story about yesterday. So it's just phenomenal how God works sometimes. And this is not something major, it's something very small, but it might give you a little bit of encouragement about timing and how things show up exactly when you need them to, okay? So yesterday, I was doing laundry. I was at the laundromat. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Dominique. Okay, so go ahead and post your questions. I'm going to tell Michelle this story, and then I'll get to you, Dominique. But so I was at the laundromat. I had ran out of, oh, my goodness, Shauna, I will absolutely send you some love today, okay? I'm so glad to hear that, Dominique. So at the laundromat, right, I had ran out of dryer sheets. And so, but they have like a machine there. You can buy, just a small pack for like $1. I was like, okay, I'll just do that. Like, actually, it was like 75 cents or something. But this lady came up and she was like, hey, don't buy those. Don't buy those. She had this ginormous box of dryer sheets. And not only did she give me a wad of them, right? Because I'm running like, my finances are, it's just scary right now for me, but I am putting my faith into things, right? Things are going to work out, and I know that they are, okay? Um, but so, I'm trying to save money where I can, right? Anyways, um, so not only did she save me that 75 cents, right? It doesn't seem like a lot, but in the moment it was very nice. But also, she showed me this new dryer sheets that actually are perfect for my situation, because she was like, they protect from dog hair, and I'm constantly complaining about dog hair. So it's just one of those things where it was like, wow, I see you, universe. I see you, God. I see the way that you're working right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just want you to know that the universe and God's timing is absolutely impeccable, and that a lot of times our logical mind will try to uh, shift our faith, and we just need to have faith right now. I hope you're still here, Michelle. Otherwise, that story was just random and for nobody. Okay, Dominique, we're moving on to you. Okay, general advice or news advice or info about leaving my current job and finding another one. Okay, good. I'm glad you're still here. Dominique, are you here? It's only showing me one person, and I don't want to start doing these questions. You're welcome, Michelle. It's a small, simple little story, but it was just a simple sign saying, that kind of brings hope, I guess. Shauna, I'll be thinking about you and praying for you and your children. Dominique, are you here, babe? Okay, let's get some general advice or okay, so this is out of order, Dominique. Things are already coming through, so I'm guessing you might be here. Dominique, let me know you're here, because the channeled messages are coming through. They're coming through. Quick like lightning. Everybody was frightening. Dominique, where did you go? I hope I didn't lose her. If I did, I'll just text her with the messages. Okay, I'm going to write them down just in case. Even though, okay, so Dom. Dominique, are you here, babe? Okay. I would say she's in here on a live, babe. What's up? You okay? Huh? No, you're okay. What's what do you got? Oh my. Yeah. You're silly. She's silly. I need to message Dominique. I lost her. She lost service or something. Okay. Who else? Who's still in here? I'm guessing maybe Shauna is not. Maybe she just popped in, or maybe it is Shauna, or is it Michelle that's still in here, or is it somebody else, or awesome. Yeah. So we'll just get back to that story, I guess. Yeah, because in some hard times right now, while it doesn't seem like anything is going to work out or anything makes sense or whatever, like it doesn't seem like I'm in a position where I should be, right? It just, there's something that is just telling me in that situation with the dryer sheets just reminded me that, like, your angels are totally with you and always protecting you and always providing for you. And if we can just be patient and allow the process, the universe really does have our back. And it may not look like it, right? It may not. But a lot of times I've seen over and over and over again that rejection truly is God's protection. And, you know, that God's timing really is impeccable. It's perfect. So I'm sorry that your logical mind is wanting to take over, but honestly, it's kind of perfect because we're in this full moon energy. It's ready to be released. That logic is ready to be released, especially in this Mercury retrograde. So definitely, right. Basically, and when I say, and so when that's over, when it is over, right, is when you die. That's when it's over, is when you're dead. And we all know you're not dying. You're not dying. No, you're not. Nope, you're going to be here. Hello, hello, everyone. Come on in. Get comfy, get cozy. Get some tea, get some water, get some coffee. Oh, there were 4 people. Now it's 2. Who else is in here? Is it Dominique by chance? If it's not Dominique, that's okay too. But I feel bad because she just paid for 2 questions. I'll text her though. Who else is in here? Somebody who likes to watch me and not say nothing? Is that who? Anyways, yeah. Today was a busy day. It's going to continue being busy because I got to tell you, brain spotting booked out real fast. Like, real fast. And I'm excited because I really like doing it. It's really fun. And it's so helpful. It is so helpful. Feels like it's one of my things, one of my purposes. I had one, I don't even tell people that I'm also like a psychic medium, that I do the brain spotting for. And I had one lady today, she goes, Are you psychic too? And I was like, yeah, I just don't, I don't, I don't talk about it. It was funny. She was like, oh, that's so cool. She was like, I bet people really like that a lot, don't they? And I was like, well, they do. Oh, goodness. Silly sillies. Silly sillies. Yeah, so I'm only going to be here for like an hour. We'll see what happens. Maui's been not feeling super great. So I called the vet. And he's not allowed to eat or drink anything for 12 hours. Yeah. He's been getting sick. Yeah, I know. And I can like hear his belly like growl a little bit, like rumble a little bit. I feel so bad for him. But other than like him getting sick, he's really been acting normal. Like he doesn't really seem to be bothered. Like he's still just playful and happy, and so I'm hoping it's not something too serious or serious at all. We'll say that. But anywhoosie. Yeah, it's been a long day. Between work and brain spotting and the kids, and yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It's a-okay. Yeah, after this though, the kids and I are, it's cold. It got cold. Like, for me, cold is like 50, 60 degrees. Most people, that's like their paradise. It's so cold to me, so. But anyways, maybe 50 is a little bit cold, but a lot of people like the 60s. But anyways, so I turned my heat on today. Like, it's so hot there. Oh, I am envious of your weather. I'm not made for the cold. I am not. But anyways, so it's a perfect day to just snuggle up, watch a movie. That's what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do after this. I'm going to hang tight for, like I said, about an hour. See what happens. See how it goes. Get some readings done and all that jazz and go from there. Any good movie suggestions, anybody? For movie time? Yeah, I bet. I'll definitely be thinking of you and your little babes. I hope that everything's okay. If you, and I hope that you're okay and that you have the support that you need there and that your older kids are doing all right also. Definitely don't apologize though. Sorry that you're going through this, whatever's going on. Oh, it's your oldest, not your youngest. Sorry, I misread that. And so you guys are in the hospital now? Have they ran any tests or anything? Okay. Good. Okay. Well, at least that's nice that that there's two of you and that one of you can go and one of you can stay home and take care of the others. Um, I'm so sorry that you're experiencing this. Hopefully everything turns out all right though, for sure. I get it. It's hard not to. Honestly though, like, yeah, usually we just can't help it. Don't be sorry. What are you sorry for? Silly? You're silly. You're a silly Sally. When did so this happened today? Okay, so it's been happening and she didn't say anything. That sounds like something my daughter would do. Wait till the last minute. Yeah, we'll definitely be praying for her, for sure. Praying for your comfort also, just some peace. Peace of mind a little bit. Does she get it honestly though? I'm wondering. Yeah. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Well, hopefully you get good news and hopefully it comes quickly. So is she in like the emergency room? Okay. I know sometimes they don't necessarily move the quickest. Hopefully it's not an all-night excursion. Yeah. Well, if you find out anything, just keep us posted for sure. We'll be here for another 35 minutes. Just chilling. Oops, sorry, buddy. Oh, yeah, he's great. It ended up being a cyst. Well, so he did have a small bleed on his brain, but most of the mass that they saw in his CT scan, because it was really big, so that's why they like rushed us to another hospital. But most of what it is a cyst that he's had since he was born, and it just happens. Like, there's no way to know how it was formed or anything like that. It just happens. So, but it's been there for so long. Like, his skull it's just made a home inside his skull. Like, it's not putting any pressure on his brain or anything. So, and the reason that it was noticed is because he had a big old bump on the side of his head, more noticeable than ever. It was a little swollen from that small bleed, but also because he had just recently got his hair cut shorter than what he normally does, and so it brought it brought attention to it. But Yeah, so everything is fine. He'll be fine. He just can't play like contact sports or anything like that. Like he never felt sick. He never had headaches. He never, you know what I'm saying? Um, Honestly, I want to say I didn't, but here's why. Like, first of all, he was setting the pace. Like he was totally cool. Like he was, and so were all the doctors and nurses. The way that they talked about it and everything made me feel not worried. Like, um, and I don't know, just something deep inside of me told me that everything was going to be okay, and that I needed to not put my energy into worrying, and that I just needed to be present with him. And that's what happened. Dominique, you're back. Okay. Let's do your reading. I was like channeling these messages, and for like 4 minutes I was like, Dominique, are you here? Are you here? So I wrote them down. I was gonna text you. You're welcome, Shauna. But so, okay. So as far as well, I just kind of stopped with what came through. But okay, so as far as the job situation, guidance, don't quit yet. But you do need to keep your eyes open, because in a couple months or so, there's going to be a position that I feel like it's, if you are looking in the right places, you know, where you look to, don't be sorry. I knew that was happening, and I was like, well, I'll text her, I'll email her when we're done with the messages. I wasn't worried about it. But anyways, so like, you know, if you're looking at places where you could find jobs like Indeed or whatever these places are, or just like around town or something, there's a position in a couple months that's going to be very suited for you. So as of right now, hang tight, don't go anywhere, just keep your eyes peeled, okay? As far as that goes. Okay, and then let's see, let's get some general advice. What's some general advice for Dominique, please? There's something about, have you, okay, have you, I don't even need to ask, have you taken any sort of like new actions or new movement towards something? I feel like you're moving quickly towards a wish fulfillment here. Look at that. Like this guy's running, and it might actually be significant in alignment with your birthday here, but it doesn't have to be. But I feel like you are, there's something significant. There's been a recent leap of faith, or you're going to take a leap of faith, or it doesn't have to be a leap of faith, but just like starting something new, or learning something new, or trying something new that's really going to lead you to some sort of wish fulfillment here. Maybe meeting somebody new, or but I feel like there's this energy of like, keep going in that direction, keep moving. Is she still here? Dominique, are you still here? There's 0 people in here. At least that's what it says. Okay, Michelle, you're still here. It's telling me that there's nobody in here. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Hey, Michelle, when I looked up, it was 2929. You should look up that angel number and see what that means. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is actually like, keep going in that direction, Dominique. And I want you to or not me, I don't want you to, but the guides, there's something in there that's like wish fulfillment for you. Like it's like maybe you're gonna find um, something that you really like doing and that you're really good at it. And I feel like it might be even something small, but I'm hearing the word lucrative. Like this is gonna be lucrative. Like this is gonna be very like there it like I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's something there for you. And so keep going in that direction because you're headed in the right direction, babe. You're headed in the right direction. And it's like I feel like you it's almost like you because you're like following your intuition through this, you're using your intuition to kind of navigate through it. It's like you're almost going to be like led to, it's like, okay, so I feel like I'm on a scavenger hunt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, I like that. And then you try that and you're like, oh, well, that's cool. And then you like kind of dig a little deeper and then it's like, oh, well, that's even cooler. And then, you know what I'm saying? So keep digging, keep going because it's leading you to something that, again, the word lucrative that is coming to mind, something that is going to be not only something that you enjoy and that you love, but also something that is going to be financially beneficial to yourself. Nuh-uh. A scavenger hunt series? How did I pull that out of my butt? Hey, Lynn. How are you? Yeah, I haven't seen it. The painting, I don't know. But I hope it comes soon. I would love to see it and hang it up. That is so cool, Dominique. Well, that might be part of it too. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like they're just really, really encouraging you to keep going. Like, you are on a really solid path right now. And I feel like the momentum is just going to keep building and it's just going to keep growing. And yeah, so I feel like it would, you know, just some confirmation for you for sure. Any other messages for Dominique, please? Any other messages for Dominique, please? Oh, well, you need to quit doing that. There also might be some sort of like balance, or like maybe there's a relationship in your family, and maybe it might not come to like it might not come to harmony or like imbalance in the physical. Like you know, there may not be a conversation, but I feel like internally, you there might be some healing that comes, and that this is going to kind of balance out here for you. I also feel like your finances, something specific about your finances. Um, don't worry about your finances. Things are going to balance out there also. If you were worried, if you're not worried, I see your finances growing, regardless of whether or not you are worried. Like things are going to grow, okay? Things are balancing out for you right now. And it's going to start internally and then it's going to reflect externally. Yep. You might start to see signs of this on the 3D pretty soon. Hey Lynn, I am doing donation readings only today. I'm very sorry, but I have to make sure that I'm keeping my boundaries because I've been giving a lot of good. I'm glad. Like, whew. I feel that though, girl. Like your donation was a huge blessing to me. You have no idea. Like, Thank you very much. A huge blessing to me and my children. Ooh, that's good. That's a huge blessing in itself. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You don't, a lot of times people try to just manifest more money or whatever it may be, but like your manifestation to be, stable, could come from cheaper bills, right? I love you, Dominique. I love everyone in here. Thank you so much for being here. And awesome. Thank you, Lynn. Sorry, I'm just giving my energy in all these other places. And last time I gave out too much of my own energy in a way where I didn't, have boundaries and stuff, I ended up getting COVID. So I don't want to do that again. Giving is good, but I'm learning how to make sure that I have the right boundaries and the, because it's a fine line, right? Like, I'm not, I don't know, yes, financial freedom is the goal. Let's manifest financial freedom. Where we don't have to worry about it, right? A random bill comes up, no worry, I got it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, that's what we're working towards. I know, that's what you said. And I'm kind of confused by that. Like you're going to give me more work and not pay me for it? Like, I don't know about that. But you know what? It's just part of it, I guess. I don't know. Part of the journey. You get bonuses or anything for that promotion? I don't know if I would have taken it, to be honest with you. Perfect. See, and that might benefit, you know what I mean? Like, that'll probably benefit you in the long run. So, it worked out, for sure. And I'm really glad that you're seeing positive things from the brain spotting session. That's super good news. I love to hear that. Okay, Lynn. All right, what's your question, babe? Well, keep those boundaries strong, Dominique. Keep them strong, babe. You're such a beautiful person. Oh, also, Dominique, while Lynn's typing her question, I never heard back from your friend on those herbal rolls. So I did some research and I made my own and I love them. Okay. Yes, thank you, Lynn, for your donation. It is so, so appreciated. I'm super grateful, honestly. And for your added energy to the channel. All right. Lynn wants to know, is her marriage going to work out? Is Lynn's marriage going to work out? There's a lot of burdens in that house, it feels like. But I do feel like, and they feel more like emotional burdens. Like Yeah, and that's totally okay, Dominique. It was probably good because I taught myself something. I learned something. But anyways, back to you, Lynn. It feels like there's a lot of emotional burdens in the house, in the marriage, in the situation, right? A lot of this is not a word that I use often, but a lot of turmoil, whatever that may be. Yeah, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of feeling left out, a lot of sadness and almost depression in a way. And this is on both ends, right? This feels like it's a situation where you both have been really trying to get some sort of resolution, whether you both really perceive it that way or not, right? I think that you both are, it feels like there's a block in the communication, almost. Tell me more. What's going on? Is money one of the issues here, or because I want to understand what's kind of happening with these. Okay. Now it makes more sense. Short answer is I don't know that this is going to work out, Lynn. Wow, I don't like giving this kind of news here. So first things first, Dominique, I love you so much. Have a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Lynn, I'm not one to accuse others of doing things, but I want to tell you that there's too many queens out here on this table right now. There's 3 queens here. So I'm just going to let you percolate on that a little bit. I'm not going to, I don't want to accuse anybody of anything. But at the end of the day, we've got the 6 of Wands in reverse here, which is not successful. Yeah. I think you need to trust your intuition here. And trust your gut feelings, and start working on doing what's best for you to move forward. I don't know. I'm not sure. Again, I don't want to accuse anyone of anything. because that's not the messages that came through as far as channeling, right? But it's hard for me to ignore that there are 3 queens that came out. If that makes any sense to you. Because I'm not trying to plant any seeds or anything like that, which is why I just want to mostly just give you the short answer of, I think you should prepare yourself emotionally and mentally to start moving on. I just heard something like, this ship has sailed. So whatever that means to you, you know, because we're also live. And so I'm not trying to like put out your, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to watch what I'm saying to, and channeling in order to protect you. Yeah, because like I care about you, and I'm not trying to just put your business out there, because it's nobody else's business. You're welcome. Yeah, like I'm I'm thinking about you. Yeah. So let's see. Do we have any other messages for Lynn? Do we have any other messages for Lynn? Poor Maui. Any other messages for Lynn? Hey Tasha, how are you? So there's something, so when I asked immediately, Lynn, you know, any other messages, there's something about creating. I feel like maybe I feel like there's some healing in creating for you. I'm doing well. Thanks, Tasha. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm excited for our session. But yeah, there's something very healing about when you create, Lynn. It's going to be super awesome. I know you're going to love it. You're welcome, Lynn. Email me if you need anything. Tasha, are you just stopping in, or you wanting to ask a couple questions, or what you got? Either way is wonderful. I'm so glad that you're here. so glad to see you. I'm glad that you're doing well. Anything new and exciting? Sometimes no news is good news, though. Yeah, brain spotting has been, I mean, that's really, the kids are doing great in school, so we'll focus on them. Zyla's about to start band. She's going to play the flute. Michael will do probably baseball in the spring, so nothing there. But yeah, brain spotting is really taken off, like in a big way. So I'm excited. It feels right. Feels very much in alignment. I didn't really. Yeah. Yeah, I've only ever heard of it, like, obviously from where I learned it from, and that was one person. And I definitely feel like it's going to change the therapy game, if you know what I mean, like the healing game. And I'm excited to be on the forefront of it. You know what I mean, and to have a home in the creation of this change. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. I haven't figured out how that will look yet. Yeah, not taking away from any type of therapy that, is already existing, because, I understand that brain spotting might not be for everyone, and everyone has their own methods and techniques and modalities and stuff, and I think they're all equally important. They all have a piece to the puzzle. But I do feel very seriously that it's changing the game. Oh my goodness, I feel so sleepy. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like somebody's person likes to party. They don't want to settle down yet because they like to party. Random message coming on through. But I'm also hearing that if they don't settle down, that their person there might be another person lining up with, yeah, yeah. The universe might give their person another person if they don't settle down. There is another message coming through that there is somebody else who it's taking them a while because they're actually recovering from some sort of addiction. Their addiction is a trauma response from something from their childhood. I wonder what this, see this, line right here is? I wonder what that is. Somebody else's person, they do have really deep feelings for you, and they think about you often. They probably look back at old messages and stuff like that. But there's something about, there's a trauma or a wound that hasn't been healed when they feel trapped or suffocated when they're with somebody. They feel like it takes, being in a relationship takes away from them. It's almost like they feel like they can't be themselves, or they can't do what they want to do, or be free if they're in a relationship. Maui, you doing okay, buddy? Okay. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. And we will see you next time.